Bev coming on live. Her YouTube channel, Fabulously Functional. I'm going to do a quick video um, making some dinner for my husband. It's Wednesday night, and so when he gets home, he has Bible study at about 7 o'clock, and I like to have food ready for him, especially when I'm not going to be here. So, and just pardon me here, I'm coming in on Instagram as well. Uh, don't know how many I'll actually get on, but hopefully everybody can see me pretty good. Instagram is telling me to hang on, but I am going to make some plant-based mozzarella chicken. I made the cauliflower parmesan. He really liked it, but he said, hey, hey, how y'all doing? Okay, and so I'm going to make this, I'm going to make Pastor Woodard, my husband, his dinner. And he said he would like to try it with plant-based chicken. Well, I said, well, I'll do plant-based chicken, but it's not going to be chicken parmesan. I'm going to use a vegan mozzarella cheese. So I'm calling it mozzarella plant-based chicken. I'm going to add the marinara and all of that and bake it in the oven. I was going to do some pasta with it, but he's not really a pasta fan, so I'm going to saute him some asparagus, and I'm going to make him a wonderful salad to go with his dinner. With his dinner. With his dinner. Okay, so let's see who's over here on. Hello, hello. It does sound good, doesn't it? All right, so I got to get going here. All right, so hopefully everybody can see me well. If you can't see me well, I'm trying to get the lighting. Now, I got to also tell you this. I'm coming on not only to do this live video, but I'm coming on to thank everybody who's been voting for me in this favorite chef contest. I've been sitting in first place in my group for the longest. Well, I looked at it today and I'm down to second place. So we got about a day and a half to get me back up in first place so I can move on to the next round, which is tomorrow, March the 4th. So I'm in second place, which means if you haven't already exercised that free vote that you get, I've shared the link many times. If you haven't shared that free vote, done that free vote, do the free vote, and then just share the link with as many people as you can. Tell them, say, hey, this is Beverly Woodard. We love her. Just vote for her, please. So we got till tomorrow, I believe, maybe 6 o'clock p.m. to get me back up in that first place position so I can move on to the next round. And also, if you want to purchase a vote, I really think we can make it happen with the free votes if we just use the votes and then share it with others. But it's a 2-for-1. So every vote you buy now, between now and tomorrow, which is the cutoff before the next round, every vote you buy now, you are purchasing 2 votes. So if you buy 1 vote for me, I'm really going to get 2. And I'm just saying that to be saying that. I think if everybody just votes and shares with everybody and gets all your friends, and I mean, I've got on my YouTube channel, I've got all these subscribers, and I don't know if all of them are watching or glance at this, but if I get a vote from them, just a free vote, I'll be doing real good. So I decided this time to come on Instagram, though, instead of Facebook, because I know a lot of my Facebook fans are on Instagram, but I have a lot of Instagrams that are not on Facebook. So I have put the link there. Exercise your vote. You can do it right now while you're watching this video, but I got to get started because I got to go to my grandbabies today. So I've got parchment here on this cookie sheet, and I've got my plant-based chickenless patties. They're called Earth Grown and they're vegan. And I buy these, guess where, y'all? At Aldi's. Aldi's has a great selection of vegan items and plant-based items. Um, and so these are what they look like. They look like chicken patties, but they're plant-based. And they're made from soy. So this is soy protein. You get 4 in a box, and I'm going to cook all 4 of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got my oven set for 450. You're supposed to cook them on each side for 8 minutes. I'm just going to do 8 minutes, and I'm going to put it here in the 450-degree oven for 8 minutes. And then we're going to flip them. Okay? So here we go. Okay, so in 8 minutes, this is what I'm going to do. Got these beautiful asparagus. I'm going to saute these asparagus for Dr. Woodard. I don't think we need all of them. Although, you know, whatever overage we have. Jasmine and Jonathan typically get it, so it's all good. It's all good. So, before I rinse them, I'm going to go ahead and chop off the, if you will, more fibrous end that we don't want, that chewy end. And so I'm just going to line them up right here. And usually it's about, you can do the snap like that, and wherever it snaps, that's where you have taken away your fibrous part. But because I'm pressed for time, and if you look at that, that's about 2 inches up. 2 inches up on your average size asparagus. So I'm just going to go 2 inches up on these asparagus. And that's what I do when I put them in salads. Fresh asparagus are a great way to get your protein in salads. Asparagus, pepitas, I put pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds, in salads a lot. Beans in salads. That provides for you an extra boost of protein while you're trying to get all of the enzymes you can with your raw vegetables. Okay, so there's my asparagus. I'm going to go over here and rinse them off. Right. Now, when I'm putting them in my salad, I do a much longer rinse, but because these are going to be cooked and heat is going to be applied to them, I don't have to clean them like I'm going to eat them raw, okay? So, these are my asparagus, and what I'm going to do is right here in this bowl. First of all, I'm going to get this oil over here. I got some grapeseed oil I'm going to put in my wok pan that I love, that y'all often see me cook in. It's like my most favorite pan. Okay, so I'm getting that going. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these asparagus. I'm going to put a little bit of oil on them. I got a little oil in the pan, and I'm going to put a little bit of oil on these so that when I season them, the seasonings will cling to them. So I've got here some black pepper. Got some black pepper. Gotta have your black pepper. I have some garlic powder. Organic garlic powder. I also have some, salt-free seasoning. So this seasoning has no salt in it. And then, of course, I've got to add me a little bit of salt. And you all know where I keep my salt, in my sugar dish. Yes, because I don't use sugar like I used to use it. So now my sugar dish has salt. Okay, and so then after that I'm going to do just like this with my hands. Y'all should smell this. It smells so good. All right, and to that I'm going to add some lemon juice. And let's see, I just squeezed some fresh lemons the other day. So I'm going to use that juice out of the refrigerator. Here's my lemon juice, fresh squeezed. I keep it in these little bottles. So I'm going to put just a drop of that on here like that. That smells so good, y'all. Okay, look at that. Yep. Get into, do you see this? Can you see it? Okay. All right. So now I'm going to put them over here in the pan. And let them begin to saute and steam. Okay? I'm going to rinse my hands off over here. Okay. Alright, so while those are steaming, now I gotta get my, where is the lid? Let me get that in here. Yep, there it is. Okay, put that away. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I have my marinara sauce that I'm going to put on top of those chicken patties ready. So, I've got 4 patties, so I don't need a lot of marinara. I need about, oh, and look at my neat little drawer. I can find my stuff. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm going to do about 3/4 cup of marinara. And the marinara that I'm using, also, I got from Aldi's. It's organic, called Simply Nature. And there you have it. Okay? So you can't go wrong. It's organic marinara. Alright, in this organic marinara, I'm going to add some fresh basil leaves. I'm going to add some parsley. Some salt-free seasoning. And I want to do fresh garlic. So I'm going to have to get my garlic crusher right here because I need it to be minced. And listen at these babies over here. I'll bring it over here so you can see them. They're sauteing and simmering. They still look bright and pretty because of that lemon juice. Alright, so I got my garlic cloves that I chop up. Whoa! That good old pepper ain't no joke. Okay, so I've got a few toes of garlic here. I'm going to just do 2. Didn't know if I was going to be able to do a live today. Had a wonderful encouragement this morning. But it was the kind of encouragement that takes a lot out of you because it brought some real feelings back into my heart and mind. And so, you know, I was debating on should I come on or shouldn't I. And I said, Lord, give me strength to come back on and do this live. So I'm going to crush this garlic. And I'm going to tell you what, y'all, that's going to make this marinara say something. Crushing that garlic in there. Alright, now I'm going to stir it up. Just like that. Now usually you look for your garlic in that like Parmesan sauce or Parmesan cheese. Aha, and there go. Alright, so there go the patties. Where is my, yeah, I'm going to need this here. Okay. So this is the patties. They have cooked on one side for 8 minutes. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn them over to the other side. And we're going to let them cook for 8 more minutes, okay? Open this. Put that timer on. Okay, so 8 more minutes they're going to cook. Alright, so on my marinara, I've added the fresh garlic, correct? And I've got the fresh, not the fresh parsley, but I do have some parsley in there. Alright, and so this is going to go on top of the patties. And on top of that, I'm going to put this plant-based mozzarella cheese. Again, it's earth-grown, vegan. Guess where I got it? Aldi's. Aldi's is good, y'all. If you're vegan and you don't want to spend top dollar on healthier food, go to Aldi, okay? Go to Aldi. So this is mozzarella cheese alternative, shredded dairy-free mozzarella cheese that I'm going to add. I just want to season up the cheese too. So instead of just putting the cheese on there, I want to season it up. And one of the things I add to my cheese to kind of give it that nutty flavor, this mozzarella cheese, a nutty flavor, is nutritional yeast. Okay? Nutritional yeast. Right here. One of the staples in a plant-based kitchen or a vegan kitchen is nutritional yeast. Wonderful. This is what I put on our corn. Instead of Parmesan cheese, I use nutritional yeast. Okay, so I'm going to get like a little bowl here. Let's see, we'll do this one. I'm going to get a bowl here. I'm going to toss some of this vegan mozzarella. I think that'll be plenty. And then to that, I'm going to also mix in some of this nutritional yeast. Okay, nutritional yeast, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of salt-free seasoning. And I'm gonna tell you what, it's gonna be just like I'm putting all the same stuff I put in that sauce, really, just to add some layers of flavor. I call it layers of flavor. Oh, the one thing I wanted to put in the marinara sauce is, and I'm just going to toss that just like that, y'all. The one thing I want to put in the marinara sauce is just a few, I like a little kick in the marinara sauce. So maybe like 1/4 of a teaspoon of these red pepper flakes. Just throw that in there. And I'm going to tell you what, that 1/4 teaspoon is going to set it off. It'll do it. It's going to do it. Okay, so now we're waiting on the Parmesan patties to cook one more time. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this wonderful salad for Dr. Woodard. It's starting off with, of course, power greens. And power greens are baby chard, baby spinach, and baby kale. This is organic. I'm going to put it right here in this bowl. Okay, so there's my greens right there. Next, I'm going to get these cherry tomatoes. We're going to have cherry tomatoes in there. We're going to have organic matchstick carrots, pepitas, raisins, red onion, and I think it was something else I wanted to put in there. What else did I want to put in? Celery, maybe? Celery, yeah, I'm thinking it was celery. Okay, so these two I can set over here for now. But this and this, I need to cut these a little bit, and then I'm going to rinse it off. This is my red onion. I do it like that, cut that off. I go through one layer of the red onion, peel it away, get rid of that, and then I have this beautiful red onion. So let me go over here and rinse this off. Okay, so you see I took a little bit longer rinsing that off because we're going to be eating this raw. So, I got my red onion here. I'm going to cut it this way first, and then I'm going to cut it this way. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I think you all can see what I'm doing. All right, and then I'm going to do a little bit of celery. I cut it vertically 3 times and then horizontally all the way across. Now, I could be using my chopper, but I don't feel like going down there grabbing it, okay? And it's not a large amount that I'm making. All right, and then I've got my organic matchstick carrots. Just going to pull out a handful of those like that. And we're going to give them a coarse chop. Just break them up a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to put all this, the rest of this over here. Then I've got these cherry tomatoes. And I'm going to just cut them in half. Any way I want. You could do it horizontally or vertically, however you want to chop up the tomatoes. It's totally up to you. Okay, so that's that. The other thing I want to add to this, what else did I say I want to add? Oh, raisins. I've got some raisins. Check on these asparagus. Oh, they're perfect. I literally could turn these off now and just let them steam. Okay, so what did I say? Raisins? Yeah, raisins. Here we go. So I'm going to add some raisins on there. Like that. Raisins, some pepitas. And I guess you all say, well, why are you piling all this in the middle of the plate? I'm about to show you. Let me close this. Okay, and where's my salad spectacular? Did I have it? No, that's not it. Where's the salad spectacular? Okay, I don't know where it is. I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so this is salad spectacular. It's got some other seeds and seasonings in it. So I'm going to toss that on there like that, just a little bit. And then I'm going to do this, y'all. This is typically what I do. I make large amounts of salad. Okay, and there's my... Okay, so look at that. And what are you going to do, Sister Wood? I'm going to scoot all that right on top of this bed of mixed greens. See that? Isn't that wonderful? Okay. All right, so cancel. All right, now we need to dress up. We need to dress up these chicken patties, and then they have to go back in the oven for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to move all of this stuff over here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to slide all this stuff this way, move my salad out the way, move this out the way. I still have to come back and make that dressing, but we're going to do these patties before we do the dressing. Okay? All right, here we go. I need to lay something here to absorb that heat from the cookie sheet. Okay, here we go. All right, can y'all see these patties? Let me see here. There we go. So, okay, so y'all can see the patties. I want to make sure you can see them. All right, so I've turned them. They smell good, y'all. And I've had these before. They are delicious. They taste just like chicken. So I'm going to take the marinara and put about 1.5 spoonfuls right on top of these patties. Oh, it's going to be so good. And as you can see, that was, just about enough. Now I've got some extra sauce, in case Ron would want to throw some more on top of there. He can do that. And then I'm going to take my mozzarella nutritional yeast mixture of cheese. And I'm going to just drop a little bit on top of each one of these. They smell so good. Okay, and now I'm going to take them and put them back in the oven for about 5 minutes. You see that? Don't those look good? Okay, so I'm going to put it back in the oven for 5 minutes. And I'm going to be making the dressing for this salad. Alright, so the dressing for my salad. I'm going to make Bev's balsamic. So you got raw honey, you got balsamic vinegar, you got salt-free seasoning, and then a little pinch of salt, basil, black pepper. I really just want, maybe just basil and black pepper, that's all I want. Then some grapeseed. You can use olive oil, grapeseed oil, whatever oil you wish really, but grapeseed and olive oil are probably the best for this dressing. Okay, so in my little glass bowl right here, I'm going to put maybe 1/4 of a cup of grapeseed oil, 1/4 of a cup of this balsamic vinegar, 2 to 3 tablespoons of raw honey, a little bit of pepper, call it 1/4 of a teaspoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon of basil, and then I'm going to get this wire whisk over here, and I'm going to stir it up like so, like that, until I feel no more resistance in the bottom of the bowl, you know, where the honey is. I'm just going to keep stirring it until it gets that creamy kind of thickness to it. Alright, and as you can see, it's mixed very well. And I'm going to do my pinky test. Y'all know how I do it. Put the pinky. I got to add something else. Did I do salt? I don't think I did the salt. Okay, so there's the salt. And I think I want to add just a little bit more honey. Come on out of there, honey. Okay. That may have been about 1/2 tablespoon more. Let's try it again. That's it right there. That's it. That's what it needed. Now, Remwood loves a creamy dressing. Now, this is my vinaigrette. But let me tell you what, any vinaigrette you want to make creamy, all you got to do, this all you got to do, add you a tablespoon or 2 of Hellmann's vegan mayonnaise. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm going to add that much and see. I'm going to stir it around until it's smooth. Okay, so look, change the color a little bit. But it gives it a creamier effect, and so he gonna love this, y'all. He gonna love it. Yes, he is. I gotta find me a container to put it in so I can put it in the refrigerator, but I'm just gonna set this over here for now. So that works really well. That works really, really well. And I'm gonna prove it to you. This is what I'm gonna do. Hold your mute. Now I'm going to take a handful of this salad and put it right here. And I got me a little tomato on there too. And I'm going to take some of this dressing and put it on this salad, honey. You see that? Y'all see that? Okay. Lord, we thank you. Wonderful. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Perfect timing. So now I'm going to bring out these Parmesan patties. Okay. Let us see. Oh, they look beautiful. They look beautiful. Okay, look at that, y'all. Look at that. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take this, one of these, and I'm going to put it right here on this plate. Okay, look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Okay. And then I'm going to go over here and grab some of these beautiful asparagus. I want y'all to see them. There they are. They're cooked. They're tender. I'm going to grab a few of those. Put them on the plate. Oh, wow. I'm going to lay them right there on that plate. Look at that. Okay, and then I'm going to sprinkle some of this. Again, I buy a lot of my gourmet seasoning spices at Ross and also Burlington Coat Factory. They sell all these gourmet seasonings for a fraction of the cost. Originally this would be $5, but I only paid $4. So this is lemon zest, oregano, and garlic. Ha! So I'm just going to sprinkle that all over this here little plate. Like that. And that's going to make it look beautiful and taste beautiful. But look at that. Look at that. Now, I probably would just go ahead and throw the salad on there with that. Or if I were going to make some pasta, I would do this roasted garlic and basil fettuccine. This is what I would do. Make this, put some oil on it, some seasonings on it, and set all this on top of a bed of this pasta. But I need to taste this. Y'all need to see me taste this. And then I got to go. Okay, I got to pray again. Lord, we thank you. Okay? I think I can take my glasses off now. I can see. I know this is kind of hot. I don't want to burn my mouth. I got to get my knife. Where's your knife, Beverly? Okay. Turn it. Because I don't want to burn my mouth. Okay. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. You know, a little bit more than salt. But y'all, this is delicious. Okay, now I gotta add some asparagus to it. The asparagus are perfect. They're just crunchy. Mmm. Y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So I thank y'all for joining me for this live on Instagram, Bev's Midday Instagram, and on Fabulously Functional YouTube. Thank y'all for joining me for this live. Don't forget to like and share. Encourage others to vote for me so that I can get back up into that first place spot and move on to the next round. Tomorrow will be the cutoff for that. I think about 6 o'clock p.m. But all you gotta do is share the link and tell people you get one free vote every day. Today, and you get to vote again tomorrow. Okay? So, thank you. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all later.